All right, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Dom. This is Nick. Together we're
Nick and Dom.
and this is our media dump podcast. It's basically where we talk about all the media we've consumed over the past 2 weeks. But if you ask my wife, it's almost all media, but then there's some stuff that's not media.
Yeah, we'll take a picture and show you.
Yeah. So, shit. I forgot to ask Skyler to remind me what games we played.
Why don't you just look on your phone?
I don't have my phone yet. Still,
I figured as
haven't
much.
had it for about 3 weeks.
I figured.
It's been broken.
I figured.
Uh.
So you play any board games?
We played. Skyler's friend came over, new to board games. So we played some beginner games. We played Catan, and we played 4-player. In 4-player Catan, usually what happens is one person almost always has a bad game, and this time it was me, and I was a little bit annoyed, a little bit grumpy, because I was like, I didn't want it to be me. I'd rather it be Flynn or Skyla. And then Skyla won that game. We also played Kakasan. And Skyla won that one, too. We just played normal Carcassonne, no rivers or anything, because we were showing Ben, my boy, first game. Yeah, so it's like showing a beginner person beginner games. So that was nice. We tried to play Coup. We played a couple games of Coup. I won one, I think. And then we played. Then just the three of us played. What did we play? And then Ben left, so it was me, Skylar, and Flynn. Skylar didn't come. Hopefully he comes today. He started a new job, I think. What did we play? Flynn, what did we play? Skylar! Shit, what did we play? Hold on, I got this, guys. Nick, go. Did you play anything?
Nothing.
God damn it, Nick.
Played some Magic.
God damn it, Nick.
You have my only board game that I want to play.
You have Horrified.
Nah.
I gotta know what game we played. It was just the three of us. Oh, we played Pandemic Fall of Rome. Nick. Pandemic Fall of Rome, which we've been wanting to play again for a while, and we played on the easiest difficulty, and we still won on the last turn. But I also screwed up, so in Pandemic you're only supposed to put, it's like, so it comes with 12 events, and you're supposed to put in 7 of the events, or 5 of the events, and I accidentally put in 7 of the events or something like that. I put in too many events. So at one point, Skylar had 3 events. So it's you think that would be good, but also I think that might have actually screwed us up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you have less cards, because it's really about collecting cards and using those cards to using 5 of a color to do to cure and everything like that. But sometimes it's having extra cards can actually screw you over.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. You think that would make it easier because you have these events that make it easier, but that's just one thing that I feel like I've discovered like about games is sometimes if you play on easy, that's harder somehow.
Because you don't have any expectation of it actually being difficult, so you don't prepare.
Maybe
for it mentally.
I think that's part of it, but it's also a little bit too loud. But also sometimes it's you play on easy and maybe it gives you, or you play an easier way and maybe it gives you extra of these certain cards that are supposed to help you out. But the thing is, you get those cards to help you out. Sometimes they can screw you. You have too many things to help you, and that actually screws you up of not able to get the other cards that you actually need to win the game.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of interesting. Didn't happen. That's about it. We just played a couple of games. We didn't play any. Yeah, and we didn't play any last weekend. We didn't do anything. What did we do? Oh, she was gone. She left me.
Played a little bit of Cards Against Humanity, but that was about it. It was pretty fun.
Best game ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's so a lot of people in the board game community talk shit about Cards Against Humanity. Also, there's so many clones of that game. There's so many, right?
It's an easy format,
and a lot of them don't like because it just makes it vulgar to try and incite a laugh, and that's cheap, or you know what I mean. I'm kind of more okay with it, I guess, but I was maybe I wasn't I was kind of being a little snobby, whatever. But then we played it last Thanksgiving or whatever with like my mom and Skyla's mom.
Oh no.
And it was actually a lot of fun. And I was like,
Yeah.
we actually had like fun. So like, you just got to be in the right mood and the right setting to play it. But if like, hey guys, game night, let's come over and play Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
Then it'd be like, I would be like, this is stupid.
Yeah. No, you gotta have the right crowd for it too.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's gonna get your jokes.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Video games. I've not played a single video game in 3 weeks.
So Call of Duty, no.
Chess. I've been playing chess online about every day.
Yeah, you told me last time.
I'm still doing it.
I decided I was gonna take a break from Call of Duty because the new one's coming out. So I downloaded Days Gone.
Oh yeah? Is it good?
It's pretty good.
All
I kind of
right.
like it. That's a game that if it was multiplayer would be so phenomenal. It would be so good if it was multiplayer. Because I was looking at either getting into The Division or Breakpoint and finishing it. Because apparently The Division 2 is still getting updates.
Yeah.
Like
Just
content updates.
Small updates. Tiny
It's like
ones.
every like 4 to 6 months they're getting. It's not like full like fleshed out game modes.
So what do you mean?
Like,
You mean like finishing? Like, what are you finishing Breakpoint?
like I didn't do the added stuff. So like the main story I've finished, but there was like 4 other DLCs they added to the game that just give you more missions. So I was like, yeah, I could do that because I never finished those. So, just something to have that's not Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That or Assassin's Creed. I grabbed
Which
2
one?
of them. I have Odyssey and Valhalla.
Oh boy.
I never beat Valhalla, but it is.
Boy.
Oh God, it is.
Valhalla.
It is. Oh, it's fun though. It's really fun, but it's just a lot, dude. Did you ever get to play that one?
No.
Oh God, it's so much.
I've only played 3.
Really?
And Liberation.
You didn't play Black Flag?
No, never played it.
That's like the best one.
That's what it says. 2.
2's pretty good too. Brotherhood's better.
Yeah.
That's all I got for video
That's
games.
it. All right.
Oh,
Woo!
actually, you know what?
Oh, it's gonna be short. Every time I say it's gonna be short, it's not short. This one's gonna be short.
I got back into playing Final Fantasy Tactics on my phone.
Let's go. Fuck yeah.
It's pretty good. I love it.
Fuck yeah. There's a.
You can do it.
I think we talked about this before. It's this like Octopath Traveler, I think, is a video
Yeah.
game, and it's just Final Fantasy Tactics.
Kind of. It's similar, but it's not exactly the same.
So
I have
there's-
it.
Oh yeah. So there's this board game,
Mm-hmm.
and it is essentially, I can't remember the name. I remember the cover though, and in the review I watched, they said, Have you ever played Final Fantasy Tactics?
Yeah, I got
It's
Octopath
that
right
game.
there.
Yeah. Have you ever played Final Fantasy Tactics? It's that game,
Yeah.
but in a board game.
Yeah, it's such a fun game. I'm so happy they revamped it and put it out on mobile.
Yeah.
Because I don't need Wi-Fi or anything for it, so I could just sit there and
I should
play
download
it on the bus. It's $13
Okay.
for a mobile game.
Okay.
Some people hate that.
Me too. I do too, but I'll.
COD Mobile's free. Want to play COD Mobile?
No.
You can hook a controller up to it.
I might play that though.
Is it because I'm leaning?
No, it's just like it's getting. I want it loud, but I think it
Your
might
face
be
is
blowing
loud.
out.
Now we can pick up the neighbors.
Yeah, you hear this guy underneath like yells at his TV all the time.
Is he
Video
watching
games.
football?
No, he's playing video games.
You guys best friends yet?
No,
What is he playing?
I don't know. His
Fortnite?
Windows are always
Fortnite?
closed, so I don't know.
Okay.
But he screams at it all the time. Anyways, I do too sometimes. All right. That was good.
I've seen the graveyard of dead controllers.
All right, movies.
Movies.
Nick, what'd you watch?
I've actually watched a few. I had a Halloween off, so I watched Ghostbusters 1 and
Fuck
2.
yeah.
I watched Jurassic Park 1 and 2 and Jurassic
Really?
World. I had nothing to do on Halloween.
Jurassic World is okay.
Jurassic World was fun, yeah.
So World 2, don't get me started.
I watched The Meg. That one was fun.
Did you watch The Meg 2
I haven't yet. Jess won't let me.
without her? Or?
No, she doesn't want me to.
Why?
Because she wants to watch something with me. And I have to watch it when she's not around or asleep. She doesn't want to watch it.
That's why we got different rooms.
Yeah. I watched a good portion of the FNAF movie. It was pretty good for what I
I
saw.
kind of want to see it. It kind of looks funny.
It's
not funny, but it kind of looks.
I mean, it's not exactly like it sticks to most of the story, but they tweak a few things.
I also don't really know the story that well.
But I'm okay with the changes they made. You know, for a game that doesn't really have much gameplay and mostly story, the liberties they took were actually like.
Markiplier's in it, right? Or he shows up, cameo or whatever. Did you see him yet? Isn't he? Yeah.
I don't think I saw him.
He cameo. I think it's at the end. I think he cameos in it though.
I only watched the end. I watched like the last.
I thought pretty sure he
45
cameoed.
minutes.
Am I wrong, or was that?
I'll
fake?
look it up.
Or is that a joke?
I'll look it up.
Because I heard people being like the Five Nights at Freddy's famous movie actor Markiplier has a YouTube channel.
Great.
I thought so, didn't he?
I'll take a look. I'll check after. I thought you said you didn't have your phone. He says as he pulls up his phone.
This is not my phone.
Whose backup phone?
Mine.
Is your backup phone?
Skylar bought me
What
a
are
backup
you,
phone so I
me?
can talk to her. Oh.
Is he not actually in it?
No.
Is he like a voice? What?
No. What?
What?
He had to drop out. He was supposed to be cameo.
Oh.
But he dropped out to do his own
Okay.
movie, Iron Lung. I guess he made an indie movie. I'm like, you can't find the one day to go do the fucking fuck off.
Hey, let's be real. Probably wouldn't be one day. And if he's like filming on location in like New York or something, no, I want to talk really loud at it. I'm
worried it's blowing
I'm
out.
gonna. It's fine. But if he's like filming in like New York or something, he's not gonna drop everything, fly out to L.A., record.
He could do it one day. Okay. Anyways,
You go do it.
out of those, okay.
Out of those,
Which one's your favorite? Ghostbusters or Jurassic Park?
yo, Ghostbusters.
Those are kind of the only two options, right?
Ghostbusters holds up incredibly well.
So does Jurassic Park. I just watched it like last year. It's
Yeah.
still really good.
The jokes still funny. Really love it.
What are you gonna Ghostbusters over Jurassic Park?
I'll
I'll personally go Jurassic Park over Ghostbusters, but I also
The
haven't
original
really
Jurassic
watched
Park?
Ghostbusters lately.
Original Jurassic Park. No. Very few things beat the original.
That's one of the
Jurassic
best movies of all time. It is straight up.
Yeah.
Like I don't. You can. That's one of the greatest movies ever made. I've ever seen.
Park. Yeah.
One up there. It's
like
top
Lord
top
of the
tier.
Rings,
Yeah, it's
Star
up. It's what.
Wars.
Yeah, it's up there. It's top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier. I don't care what it. I think
Avatar.
maybe Jurassic World is maybe some people like have like moved back on that a little bit.
Mhm.
Soiled it a little bit for them or
Soiled it.
whatever.
Yeah.
But not for me. That doesn't happen to me. Like I'm pretty good at like. Some people are like, they can't, like oh, you're ruining my childhood. For some people, it literally ruins their memories of like their childhood. You know what I
Boo-hoo.
mean? So I'm just saying. So that, but for me, I'm pretty good at like separating from that. Like that doesn't bug me at all. Like I can watch that 70s show. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
I feel like people who hold that much stock into like a movie series or a singular movie, they had a shit childhood.
There you go.
Yeah. If a reboot or a sequel for a movie ruins your memory of a movie from your childhood, like you clearly didn't have enough memories in your childhood. Why do you care that much?
All right. I watched.
No, we got to fill time. It's only 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, geez. I watched. What? It doesn't matter the name of the movie. I watched this movie with. Not
You can do it.
Kurt Russell.
The other one.
No, who played Egon?
Egon?
Egon. In Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Ego.
Ego. Who was that?
Was it not Kurt Russell?
Was that Kurt Russell? Kurt Russell. I watched a movie with Kurt Russell, and he was like a corrupt cop who like killed people or whatever. And then he learned his ways were wrong. That's a random ass movie that I watch. You know, I do that sometimes. I watched The Lost Boys.
That's a good movie.
It's pretty good.
It's a good movie. I love that movie. Some of it
was kind of dumb.
It did not age very well.
Dude, the
but it
guy's
was good.
like, he's like, okay, I'll go into this underground cave with you. Okay, I'll drink this, whatever. Okay, I'll jump and hang onto this pole underneath this train. And he's like, but I'm not gonna. Oh, they dropped, and he's like, dude, I'm watching those guys jump down there. I go, fuck you, dude. Fuck off.
No.
You're
Hard
like,
pass.
I might go to a cave and drink something crazy if I think I'm gonna get laid, but I'm not jumping down a fucking.
Well, to be fair, you wouldn't now. kind of married.
Sure.
Skylar would not let you.
She was with me. Anyways,
She's just there.
I liked it.
It's a pretty fun movie.
Yeah. And did you know that what's his face?
You can do it.
Dude, I can't remember actors.
Kiefer
I'm
Sutherland?
usually pretty good at remembering actors, but sometimes I just can't. Kiefer Sutherland, he was supposed to live in that, and then they were gonna make a sequel called
Found
Lost
Boys?
Girls.
Oh.
But they never made it.
Yeah.
But there were 2 like direct to DVD sequels with and the only actor that showed up in them again, both of them was
It's one of the Coreys, wasn't it?
Corey.
The one that's still alive.
Corey Haim died, right?
Sure.
Or Corey Feldman died. One of the 2. Corey Feldman. Corey Haim died. It was Corey Feldman. He appears in both of them. I was like, what? I think those names.
Corey Feldman's still alive.
Yep. And then I watched Bull Durham. You ever seen that movie?
What'd you just say about my mother?
I just got a question. Was that movie supposed to be good?
I don't know
'Cause
what movie
wasn't.
it is.
Look it up. Bull Durham. I keep thinking it was Bill Durham.
Spell it out.
Bull. Dur.
Like the animal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dur. And Ham. You can figure it out.
Like all one word?
No, 2 words.
I mean, this one.
Yeah. You ever seen that picture?
I think.
It was trash. Don't watch it. It was terrible.
It has a 97 on Rotten
It was
Tomatoes.
so bad. It was people are. What's wrong with you? People are stupid.
Oh, is this the one? No, that's a great movie.
That movie fucking sucks, dude.
It's such a good movie.
You watch it again, you'll be like, it's not good.
The candlestick scene's great.
There's no. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the part where they walk up to the pitcher and they're like, they have a little staff meeting. It's like, well, his dad's in the crowd and he's got the jitters and we don't know what to buy for the wedding. And it's like,
candlestick. Yeah, that was kind of funny.
That was great. That's part of the movie.
Yeah,
Just
like
that one scene.
the only joke in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie sucked. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Sports, and then I looked it up. I was like, was this supposed to be good, or was this a satire that like I didn't get, or was it? I'm like, I didn't get it. It was not good. I really hated it. I was hate so much. And I looked it up, and it was like Sports Illustrated ranked whatever year it was. I don't know. Ranked it as their #1 sports movie of all time. You cannot look me in the eye and you tell me that movie's better than Remember the Titans or Rudy. You can't. You just can't. It's not. Or freaking Any Given Sunday. Or Friday Night Lights. You can't look me in the eye and tell me that movie's better. You can't. You just can't. It's not better than those movies. I hated it so much. It was so bad.
So I have a list right here. It came out in '88. I have a list of movies that came out in '88.
Maybe those movies weren't out then. So maybe it might be better.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if it's the only sports movie,
maybe that year it came. The year.
Yeah.
And he was in what's his name? Was in a better. Who's the actor? God, fuck, I can't remember actors right now. I love him.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
He was in this other movie called For Love of the Game, which I have up there. And he was a baseball pitch, like an old aging baseball pitcher that could still play, but he wasn't like in his prime.
Yeah.
And it was really like a love story. It wasn't really about baseball, but I was like, that movie. He was much better than this other baseball movie he was in. That movie's good.
It's the one where he messes up his hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Except that, like, kind of. Oh, there's a spoiler for it. It's a great. I think it's a really good movie.
You don't gotta spoil it.
What?
You don't gotta spoil it.
Well, okay, whatever. No, I won't then.
Yeah.
Something happens and Skylar's like, I hated it because the woman didn't do anything.
I think I know which part.
The female didn't do anything in the whole movie.
Yeah, I think I know.
And I'm like, yeah, but it's the. I kind of get where she's coming from.
Why can't women just sit there and do nothing?
It did not. I don't think it did not pass the Bechdel test. For sure. There's only like one female. No, really.
Who needs women in movies anyway?
Technically, here you go. I think a woman said this is where the baseball players' wives and girlfriends sit. So technically, I guess that's about him, kind of. But it's supposed to last like at least a minute or whatever, to pass the test or whatever.
Dumb.
Yeah, it was like the test. It was originally intended as like a joke kind of thing.
Well, why?
Or something.
If they want women to be in more movies, why don't they just act better?
Yeah.
Just get
They're
good.
always acting crazy.
Yeah. Just don't. If you don't want those roles, just stop being crazy. What do they say?
Just calm down.
Life imitates art. I mean,
Just calm down.
Yeah. Relax.
Skylar's gonna come in here and slap both of us any second now. All right.
She can hear it just in her soul.
All
I
right.
should be pissed off at something.
TV shows. I've watched some South Park. I know I said I was gonna watch more, but then instead I started skimming through a bunch of old episodes of Cold Case. So that's kind of what I've been doing. A lot of them. I probably watched like 50 so far. I trying to kind of skim through the episodes.
Yeah.
And the problem is like I kind of remember the killer in almost every episode.
Yeah, that
So
kind
of
of
like already.
That's what ruined CSI for me. I watched like the OG from like Vegas. I watched I think like 9 seasons, and every rerun after I was like, I know this episode. It's like, well, I can't watch it.
Yeah, then you
anymore.
kind of remember. So it's like,
Yeah.
so there's this show called Diagnosis Murder. Dick Van Dyke. How did Dick Van Dyke outlive Matthew Perry, dude?
Yo, that came out of nowhere, dude. Yo.
Anyways,
Was Dick Van Dyke known for
no, he's
abusing
just
drugs?
like 97 or something.
Jesus.
Anyways,
That should be on a t-shirt. A coffee mug.
anyways,
That's great. Moving on.
in Diagnosis Murder, what they did was they showed like, the murder and who did it in the first scene, and then you watch to see how they find out who, and then like they find out who did it, but you already know who it is at the beginning. And I was like, that is so cool.
That is a nice touch.
That's a really cool way to do it. I think it was Diagnosis Murder.
We'll find out. Somebody will correct us. Let's see how the internet
But I'm pretty
works.
sure it was Diagnosis Murder. And I was like, I just remember like that was so cool. I remember watching Diagnosis Murder with my mom. When my mom's like, we'll see, lives to like 90, I'll be like, Mom, let's watch Diagnosis Murder. You're old as shit. She'll be like, okay, let's watch.
Make her,
No, it's just murder.
make her play GTA 9. You know, because it's going to be a while. I'll probably...
GTA 9 will probably not be out in 20 years. 25 years.
It depends on how good or bad.
When's 6 going to come? When they
6,
say
7,
27?
No, it's supposed to be out...
I thought it was 27.
No, it's supposed to be out like spring next year.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Look it up right now. Supposed to not go on the phone anymore. No, we can do it to look up stuff. That's why you have a fact checker in the corner.
Spring 25, not 24.
Yeah, 25. There you go.
Sure, like 27. I mean, let's be real. I was closer. Suck it, nerd.
I think the new Avatar show is going to come out next year.
The animated one, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the live action is supposed to come out next year too, I think.
the movie?
Yeah.
Is it a movie or show?
It's a show.
Is it a show?
Yes.
Look it up.
And
I'll put them in the notes.
but that Avatar, I'll watch that. I'm hype. And then you know how the Avatar is supposed to, you know how they're doing it? There's supposed to be 4 shows, one for each element,
Oh yeah.
and it goes through one of each of all the ages. So it's like childhood, and then young adult, and the next one's adult, then the one's gonna be old. And honestly, I think I talked about this before, but I just want to say it again. I was like, I kind of want to just skip past the adult and just go to the really old, because that sounds very interesting.
They might. Who knows? They won't.
Or it's adult and then middle age or whatever. Maybe they're not going to go old, but
Honestly, watch them just go back to like Avatar Roku and just tell his story.
there's going to be a movie of the old crew, an animated movie of the old crew as young adults,
Okay,
like in their 20s.
that makes sense. It would work.
And they did like a studio, and like there's like a whole studio was like they're going to try and expand the Avatar universe like next year or whatever, next year, and then a year after that, then they're like going to start expanding it a shitload.
Yeah.
And I think there might be and I think there's plans maybe to do like a animated Roku movie or something like that. I think there is.
I wish I would just make a better game.
Yeah. When's the last? I just remember the Avatar game story from like Michael from Achievement Hunter, and he was like saying that he like borrowed it from his friend and went in and platinumed it in 10 minutes and gave it back or something. That's what I remember.
I think the 1,000-point trophy or achievement for Avatar, I think it's just like get a certain hit combo thing.
Yeah, and you can get in like the first level or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, anyways, we're on TV shows. Nick, what you been watching? That's it. That's all I want. Oh, except for me and Skylar watch Hell's Kitchen once a week. It's pretty good. Sorry, I'm done.
You done?
Yeah.
Just making sure. I think I said I was gonna watch Interview with the Vampire. Did not.
Oh, I thought you.
No, I found out that Shoresy season 2 was coming out, so I binged the entire show in one day. That show was so good.
You want to tell them what that is?
I've brought it up before. It's a Canadian hockey show, scripted Canadian hockey show. It's so good. It just follows the captain of a I want to say amateur. I mean, it's pretty much pro Canadian hockey team that has had a losing season, and they either fold the team or never lose again.
Is it like not like amateur, but is it like a like?
Well, they call it the no show, so it's like
is it like
national but not.
Yeah, is
NHL.
it the, whatever the tier below?
Yeah.
Is it like the whatever the minor league in baseball? Is it like that?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Because that's
It's
how
somewhere
I'm
in
thinking.
between.
That's what I'm thinking when you said that. It's like I think it's probably maybe it's like a minor league team that they're gonna shutter.
Yeah. Well,
You're not really gonna shutter a major league team, but a minor league team, like I could see them. I could see them being like, "Hey, Rivercats, you're done."
Yeah. The conference that they're in, I think, has 6 teams, but depending on how the record goes, they just like most teams, they expand to other divisions or they fly in other teams to play for like playoffs. So they basically either don't lose for the rest of the season and have the best record any team has had in Canada for the like tier of players they are, or if they lose, they fold the team.
Do they do it?
You gotta watch the show. But it's so good because it shows the off-ice version of the players as well, and just the chirps of hockey players is just, it's so hilarious. Like they'll find that one thing, and they'll just
tough,
nail it.
You think you're tough,
There's one guy that only speaks French, so he has like a translator on the team. He understands English, he just does not speak it.
I was imagining his translator on the ice talking shit.
No. Well, it's all Canada.
And
So, I mean,
he's skating and like, s'il vous plaît,
so he's like, hey. No, it's great,
oh my
honestly.
God. Look at this sound.
Jesus, dude. No, it's great. You should watch an episode. Just one episode.
maybe.
You'll love it.
I would like to.
It's a great show.
All right. Anything else?
I started watching The Bear season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I didn't think I had enough stress in my life. Just watch a few episodes of that and you'll regret everything. It's a great show, though. Phenomenal show. So happy they greenlit 2 more seasons.
Good. Are they going to replace him at the end of season 3?
They haven't specified yet.
Just because they did that with The Witcher. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because this is greenlit 2 more seasons, but you replaced Henry Cavill.
Well, Jeremy Allen White, the main character, is supposed to be doing, I think, a movie or a show. So they might find a way to not like write him out for the next season, but space him and then put him back for season 4.
Maybe.
So who knows? But it's a great show. 12 out of 10. Phenomenal. It'll keep you up at night. Which might be good or bad. It's up to you. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. Now.
All right. Next is sports.
Sports.
I had Skylar put the question mark just because that was how it was in my phone.
Canucks won last night. They beat the Stars.
Nice.
I think it was like 10 to something.
I'm still doing really bad in my fantasy league.
That tracks.
Just doing so bad. Packers won today.
Did they?
It is Sunday,
the 5th?
November 5th, 2023.
Definitely beat the Rams. 20-3.
Yep, 20-3. That's the least they've scored. Ties for the least they've scored in the Sean McVay era. But they also did not have Matthew Stafford. Brett Ripien is playing. The Raiders beating the shit out of the Giants. That's good.
Gotta love that.
The Texans beat the Bucks. I wanted the Bucks to win. Oh.
Baker? Ugh.
Yeah, but I bet on them to win the division.
Shame on you.
It looks like the Saints are going to do it. And that's what fucking Brandon put like a dickhead. And the Chiefs beat the Dolphins. That sucks. Sucks for everybody.
Canucks beat Dallas 2-0.
Kings lost last night or 3 nights ago, whatever. They're now 2-3, I think. Which
Against the Rockets?
yeah, they're now 2-3, which
They lost yesterday.
could be better.
Yep.
Hopefully we.
It was pretty bad too. 107.
No, they brought it back. They actually in the third quarter they brought it back. They were winning, and then the Rockets ran away with it. So Rockets were winning the entire game, and then Brandon was watching it live. So, and so do you know about this mid-season tournament shit they're doing
For basketball?
Yeah.
No.
So I don't understand it. There's somehow Jesus Christ, how many sports fucking updates you have?
I don't remove my ESPN updates. So this is just the tab. So I just,
All right, and they're so it's some mid-season tournament thing where it's like they're not playing any extra games except for the championship is an extra game they got to play, but they get like extra money for it. And it's like I don't really get it, and
Doesn't
I
make
don't think
sense.
anybody does. So they're still playing the normal amount of games, but they're in different smaller divisions of like 6 teams, and then they're fighting within they're playing those teams. I don't know, but their normal amount. It's because they play every team in their division 4 times and every team in the other division 2 times a year. I think. And yeah, well, Brandon said, but he watches a lot of basketball. It's like I don't, but it takes place over the month of November, and like that's it, and it's like 67 games total. Isn't this? I don't know. It's fucking stupid.
This makes no sense.
I know, but and then the championship is an extra game. I'd be like, no, I don't want to play an extra game, dude.
If it's more money. What's one more game?
Like LeBron's not playing no extra game.
Yeah, you don't need no more money.
Yeah, he's a fucking billionaire. All right, that's sports. I'm good.
It's sports. Derek Lewis lost last night.
Oh, well. That sucks.
Yep.
Don't we like him?
Yeah, unanimous decision.
Who beat him?
I don't know how to say his name. One of those guys. He also got arrested for assault the other day. Some guy was talking shit, so we punched him in the mouth.
Good. All right, we got YouTube next.
YouTube. YouTube money.
I've not been watching anything special. Been watching. I kind of go through a little bit of waves of board game stuff. I've been super into some board game content.
Like always, yeah.
Lately, no. Maybe last month I barely watched any. And
That's about it.
That's it. Nothing special or anything with you.
I've brought it up before. There's this guy that I watch. He's going through and plays Pokemon using only one to see like what's the best. So he'll play the game like 3 or 4 times to figure out the best strategy and then cut all the corners he can to get the best time. And I think he's done like 80 from the first gen. So he's playing through like yellow with just like Victory Bell. And it's actually super interesting how he breaks it down.
So you have to wait until you get Victory Bell and then play with
No.
just that one?
No. He starts the game with it.
Oh, you just hack it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He starts the game with it. The only thing he does to change the game is how he starts with the Pokemon, and he'll do 2 or 3 runs where if he can level it up and evolve it, he'll do that. If it's something that wouldn't feasibly make sense, he'll just skip ahead and just have it. But he's doing 2nd and 3rd gen as well, so it's pretty fun.
How much time you got in your fucking hands to be able to do that?
Oh, that's his full-time job. He runs the game at 4 times speed, so...
Oh, and then he's also...
Well, I mean, like, he's pretty good about, like, not misclicking stuff, but it takes, in real time, to play through one about an hour or 2, depending on what he's using. And since he's played it so many times, he knows where everything is. He knows like the odds of certain attacks and stuff.
I hate this.
He's breaking the game down.
I hate this. I hate that.
It's great.
I hate that.
I love it so much. I like watching somebody take a game and perfect it.
Have you heard about this little bit of Mr. Beast drama?
Which one about the
Chick?
burger place? Oh, yeah.
So apparently, there's some talk that Mr. Beast, probably one of the greatest philanthropers in the history of the world, based off of his age. Maybe other people are like, well, Mother Teresa did more. Yeah, but over like he's probably saved thousands of lives.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
He just built 100 wells in Africa, literally saving lives.
I've heard a lot of the stuff that is genuinely life-saving. He doesn't bring up or show off, only because he doesn't want people to say he's making money off of it or he's doing it for views.
Yeah, he says I've seen some interviews and he's like, I've donated a lot, like millions of dollars to my charity, but that I've never mentioned.
Yeah.
And he's like, because I don't need to.
Yeah.
He's like, but that doesn't mean that you're perfect.
No, he's not.
And apparently he had a big creator hide and seek in a stadium, which has happened multiple times.
Yeah, he's done
like
that a few
Dude
times.
Perfect did that, right?
I think so, yeah.
A couple people from Smosh was in like a video that some random YouTuber did. I don't know. Anyways, and this like I don't know who she is, but apparently she's been a YouTuber for like 10 years. I don't know. And she was invited, and she said
great.
she got third place. What? Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but I've watched her videos before.
And it's like she got third place, but then in the video they edited it in such a way that she essentially wasn't shown in the video, and he kind of lied and said Logan Paul. He edited in a way so it seemed Logan Paul got third place.
Yeah.
And she basically cut her out of the video. And she said that this happened, and she's like, and it's like, it's not like an opinion, like it's a fact that she's like, I heard on the radio that they caught Logan Paul like over an hour before they caught me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's like,
No, I heard about that.
so it's not like an allegation, like it's a fact that happened. But then she did have an allegation that said he said like a couple of rude things to her in the elevator once he caught her, and she got the feeling that he was annoyed that she got so far because she's a small name, and she doesn't matter, or she's not gonna help him get views or whatever.
Yeah.
And then also the guy who won, Zach King, who's the magician, I think, right?
Sure.
Is that Zach King? I remember she said this, and he like actually was in this, like they signed a contract that said they wouldn't break anything or go in the ceiling, and then he went in the ceiling and broke multiple ceiling tiles. So it's like technically he should have been disqualified. So
Yeah.
it's like technically at second place, and this other guy should have won.
Yeah.
But they gave it to him anyways,
Yeah.
even though he broke the rules. And then he like lied to make a better video. I get it.
Yeah.
To make a video better, I could get like, well, I did it to make a better video so I could get more views and spend my money to save people's lives. So it's like, okay, justifiable, I think.
Yeah.
But just don't go around saying that you're 100% genuine. All your videos are 100% genuine. Nothing's faked. Everything's real, which is what he says over and over and over and over again, right?
Yeah.
But then you fake something.
I think it's one of those things
So it's
where
like-
he says it in the moment and then something happens later
Yeah.
on that he's like, well, let me just contradict that real quick.
It's like, I get if you want to fake something,
Yeah.
but don't go around saying nothing's faked and then fake stuff. Then that's gonna make people not like you. Like,
Yeah. Or not
makes
trust you, because then they.
not trusting you. He's gonna make like then if this comes out, other things come out. Then it's gonna be like, well, is he really doing this stuff? He said he built 100 wells in Africa, but in the video, I watched it. In the video, we only saw like 5 wells being built. So did he actually build 100 wells, or is that fake too?
Yeah.
He just makes a better video title.
Well, it's the
know what I
same
mean?
thing with like his million trees that he wanted to plant. Like he said he bought them. He said they were being like volunteers were coming out and planting them with him, but I think they had a head count of like 10,000, and then there was like no more updates from it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I saw somewhere where he's like, he tried, but it's like a lot
Yeah.
of work or whatever, and it's like a lot of logistics, something like that, whatever.
Yeah, because they have to be planted in such a way. Because he also stated that they're going to be taken care of.
Yeah, so it's like that is a lot. So and then I'm not saying he abandoned it, but I'm saying if he's doing these other things that aren't trustworthy, why would I trust him to plant 1 million trees? Maybe he's just gonna plant 600,000 and then quit, and then say he planted 1 million trees because it makes a better video title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
I mean, I still trust that what he says he's doing is
and
close
because
to a majority,
if like that stuff, like if it came out where like I said, like if he didn't build 100, like could you imagine that?
It would burn him alive.
Shitstorm, dude.
Oh yeah.
So it's like he's probably doing all these, but that doesn't mean he's a perfect person. And
no.
And also, if you look at his crew, there's like no females in that entire crew.
Yeah.
Or really people of color in that entire crew.
Yeah.
Well, still now, I get it. Like back, like when he started or whatever.
Yeah.
Like almost all my friends are white, right? But it's like,
shame on you.
They are.
Well, I mean, they're Special K.
I
mean, he's
yeah,
dead,
and Jessica and your girlfriend.
She's not your friend. I'm just kidding.
I'm no longer than you.
And
so it's like I get that. Maybe like people you grew up with, you make them, but nowadays like it's like
you got to do something.
If you're this big, I'm like it's still a bunch of straight white guys and Chris. You know what I mean? So
and Chris, yeah,
and Chris. Yeah, I don't know. That's just something. A little bit of Mr. Beast drama. But I still think he's one of the greatest philanthropists that has ever lived. Based off of his age and what he's done so far.
Yeah.
It's like, could you imagine what he's going to, in 50 years, like he's, like, dude, he's so weird, like.
Well, if they find out he's lying, he's not making it 50 years.
Like, he's like, oh, I cured 100 people's blindness. And he's like, you can just do that.
I guess.
He's like, any billionaire in the world.
Yeah.
Could just write a check right now and cure 10,000 people's blindness.
Well, it's a lot of like expensive surgeries and stuff, but still, like,
I'm just like any billionaire could do that at any point. You could just be like, I'm gonna 10,000, like here's $100 million. I'm gonna give it to this company that I trust is gonna cure 10,000 people's blindness. Anybody could do that.
Well, there's also
just saying. There's
also the argument of like, yeah, you can sign that check and hand it off. Are they actually gonna? Like, how many?
See, you just make your own company of.
And I think that's what Mr. Beast is doing. It's like he's not making his own company, but he's the one going in to make sure.
Yeah, see, that's good.
And a lot
Elon
of those
Musk
people
ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna go. He's not gonna go to Africa and fly there to make sure these people are actually getting their surgery. He's not gonna do that.
No, he doesn't have the time.
I'm just saying, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate billionaires. They're terrible. Everybody's a terrible person. They're all gonna burn in hell forever. They're terrible.
Yep.
Despicable human beings. Every single billionaire that has ever.
Every single one.
Every one of them.
Everyone. Just everyone.
They are.
Every single
Anyways,
person.
let's move on.
All 8 billion of them.
Music podcast streaming, nothing, dude. I've been listening to the radio because I haven't had my phone to plug in.
Shame on you.
But it's been nice. I'm trying to listen to different music. I'm trying to expand a little bit. What?
Sure.
I'm trying to listen to fucking the Mystery Skulls.
No, you're not.
Nope.
You already have, and you said you didn't like it.
I don't remember. Maybe I'll change my mind.
No, you won't. I'll play you a song if you want. We'll do it right now. Here.
No. Anything interesting?
Mystery Skulls. I got their newest album like a month ago. I'm still playing the shit out of that. Jess doesn't like it. She's like, their last one was better. This one's okay. I was like, well, I can't buy that last one. I mean,
Jess is my girl, right? But I don't know about her taste in music. I live with her.
That's
just
great.
saying.
That's great.
Don't make.
Is it too urban for you?
No, it's not urban.
We'll cut that.
It's not urban enough.
Shut up.
Anyways,
who are you trying to lie to?
Anything else with besides Mystery Skulls?
No, not that I can think of. I haven't had a time for music.
You haven't had time for music?
Yeah.
The shortest form of any of those things up there?
Oh, I mean, podcasts are pretty. Well, it's more a matter of like finding it.
Anything interesting. I know what you mean.
I did finish a podcast though. That was fun.
What was it, Nick?
It's the same one I always listen to. It's The Adventure Zone.
Oh,
they just wrapped up their newest campaign at 42 episodes. So it's fun. It was a like criminals meet Disney theme. So
Did you know like now like like YouTube channels doing D&D campaigns is like it's
kicking
blowing
off
up now.
It's kicking off. I love it.
Rooster's did it a long time ago.
Yeah, like 5 years ago.
Yeah, and then Skyless to watches Viva La Dirt League. They do it, and theirs is really good though.
Yeah. Same with D20.
Yeah, D20, and then also Smosh is doing one now too.
Ugh.
I don't know about that one. And then also the Dice Tower board game channel I listen to, they started doing it too. But they're much smaller. So
yeah,
like they're probably not expecting that video to go crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of so with board gaming. So the reason they do these reviews, right? And they say the reviews, it's like the views you get in that video aren't that great right off the bat.
Yeah.
But after 5 years, then it'll be like worth it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really like a time investment.
Yeah.
For these reviews.
I mean, it
like,
makes sense.
They might get, like, I'll look and it'll be like, oh, this video came out a week ago. It got 912 views. And it's like a professionally made, like, thing. But then in 5 years, that could have 10,000 views. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. No, what I like about the Adventure Zone is they don't stick strictly to D&D. They've done a handful of different tabletop systems. This last one was Blades in the Dark. So it's more of like you play actually like criminals. Like you have a playbook that breaks down like what your background as a criminal is. And then they just applied it to a Disney style park. So you see like all of the rumors and stuff about how like miserable it is to work for Disney. Now imagine that, but everyone there has like a criminal background. I know.
Oh God.
Like
how criminally?
Well, like it's nothing like murder. No, it's one of them was like I think like insider trading. So
murder.
Yeah. One of them was fixing sporting events. So he was a professional arm wrestler. No, just turn it down.
You stand up and go do it.
Your face. One of them was a professional arm wrestler who would fix his games because he had a gambling addiction. Just random stuff like that.
Not too bad.
Nothing like super heinous, but that's kind of how they built the characters. And
I shot up a mass shooter shot up a school.
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm a funny guy in a.
Yeah, it's like so you have seen episode 6. No.
Timmy, you talking about Timmy? Oh shit, that's my favorite character. Totally justified.
Totally, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Timmy.
Should we cut that?
Yeah, no.
Timmy, it's Timmy.
Oh, that's great.
All right, continue. Sorry.
No, it's just a nice spin because when you think of like a theme park, you don't see that side of things. So breaking it down on that side, it's so fun to listen to because the system is built for, I guess, like doing jobs or heists. And if you think about like in a theme park, your jobs are to like, they're unveiling, this one of one thing that they're going to raffle off or whatever. They're going to donate or somebody's going to, silent auction. And they got to get in and steal it.
Okay.
But the game is not built to actually plan out the heist. It's built to get into situations, and then your characters have flashbacks. And it's like, we're going to solve the problem in a flashback. So it's like, I'm going to pull out this key that we found. Flashback. So it adds layers.
That might be kind of fun to like do a D&D, like plan a heist. And
Oh, yeah.
Do a heist.
Well, there's
that exists, right? Probably.
There's I think 1 or 2 books that are specifically like there is a heist book. It's I think the Heist of Waterdeep or Waterdeep Heist, one of those, where it is literally like you have a job.
There's a board game called Lords of Waterdeep.
Nice. I'm pretty sure it's similar. But
it's like a D&D theme.
Well, I mean, I figured, if it's Waterdeep. But the campaign book has like a handful of things that you're supposed to accomplish, but it really breaks it open as if it were a heist, and you can plan out however you want to do it. So it'd be fun, give it a shot. It's a system I want to try out, but I don't have anybody to play with. Cause
not now. Can't do it now.
You need like 4 people.
Yeah. All right. Now, we're on to the 32 deck update. That's 32 Magic decks. Nick, did you make any more?
I got 2 more.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you actually put in the work.
Yeah. I have all of my 2-color, all of my 1-color. I'm working on 3-color right now.
Mhm.
I'm working on green, black, white, which is Asban, I think it's called. I want it to be a surprise. I'll tell you what it is when you play it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'll see you. Bring it in 2 weeks.
Something like that. I gotta buy more sleeves. I started double packing decks into sleeves, so my vampire deck, my mono green bug deck, and my mono red goblin deck are all in the same sleeves.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, just bring this stack, and I got 3. What?
We didn't think of it indie game club.
No, we skipped it.
Yeah, but for the next one.
No. It's after this.
Yeah, I know, but for the next game, I thought of that because I was gonna pick one and I forgot.
Oh, I thought we picked it last week and we just skipped it.
Did we?
I think so.
Well,
We'll bring it up. I don't remember what it was.
all right. So I interrupted your 32 deck update. That's on me.
No, it's all good. There's a new set coming out, and it's the Caverns of Ixalan. It's a lot of like dinosaurs. It's dinosaurs, merfolk, vampires, and pirates, which is a weird combination, but it's also partnered together with their Jurassic Park collaboration. So there's a lot of Jurassic Park themed dinosaur cards.
I'm gonna get the T-Rex.
Have you seen the card?
No.
It's so strong. Dude, I'm telling you.
I just want to buy that card. I just want to hold it.
It's they have Indominus, they have the Indoraptor, they have the T-Rex, they have Blue. There's a bunch. And their cards are so good. I want them so bad, but they're so expensive.
You're my boy Blue. And play it.
Absolutely.
Blue.
They're great though. They're honestly, I can't wait for them to come out.
All right. And now we're on to the Indie Game Club.
Since we skipped it.
So we need a game.
Tell us. Get in the comments.
For the next 2 weeks. All right. And now we're on to our Indie Game Club. And we just picked a game. It's going to be Rhyme. R-I-M-E, not R-H-Y-M-E.
It's 5.5 hours or 10 if you want to complete it.
Let's do it.
It doesn't seem half bad.
Yep. All right. Indie Game Club. That's what we're playing. You want to play along with us? Leave what your thoughts in the comments. Go for it.
Indie Game Club.
All right. Goals for the next 2 weeks.
What do you want to do?
Play a couple video games. Play something.
I think I might try to beat Days Gone.
I got to do Modern Warfare 2 on Veteran.
Gary said he beat the campaign for Modern Warfare 3 already because he pre-ordered it. He said it's like a 4-hour campaign.
That's it?
Yeah. He's like, I hated it. I was like, shut up.
It sucks.
Nobody cares.
Well, yeah, but he's dumb, though.
I talked to him this morning. He's like, yeah, tell Dom I want all the smoke. There you go. You're dumb.
Gary, you can be on the podcast in 7 weeks.
Do we have one for this month? Or
What?
is it Josh? Do we have one for this month, or is it Josh?
Josh is Josh is a special guest. He doesn't count towards the guests.
Okay. Yeah, because we're never going to see him again. So.
Yeah, bro. I haven't seen him in 4 years. Because this is the 5th, and Josh was and so Flynn was the. Oh, never mind. I'm going back 1 week. 5th. Flynn was the 22nd
of October.
Yes.
Okay.
So then.
Just making sure.
1. No, Josh was the 20. Flynn was the 8th. Josh was the 22nd. Now it's the 5th. That's what messed me up.
Mm-hmm.
Messed me up. So Flynn is the 8th. So then it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's because Skylar's gonna be on the 26th. It's gonna be Skylar. And then after that, then it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 28th, January 28th.
Okay, January.
Josh, I'm Josh. God damn it, Gary, write it down on your calendar. January 28th.
Josh.
You're gonna
January.
come in this room and you can be on the.
You can come over there.
You can sit over there.
Yep.
I kind of like them. You know, that was I think I told you that was Skylar's idea to just have the little tiny face in the corner.
Yep.
I think it kind of worked. I
Yep.
kind of liked it.
Yep.
For Flynn and for.
We'll have to get a better light.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna hopefully get one more light for this re-release.
Yeah.
But I just thought it kind of worked. Like I'm like, oh, that's better than like having to switch back and forth to Skylar in like the corner, kind of weird, right? It's just your tiny face in the corner, just do. Yeah. So I think it kind of worked.
Yeah.
All right. That's kind of my only goal. Play some video. I'm gonna fucking get on that fucking PlayStation.
There you go.
Got any media goals?
I gotta finish watching The Bear. That's about it.
Oh shit, dude. You know what I've skipped up there?
What'd you
Books.
skip up there? We haven't done books in
We
ages.
haven't done books. I'm just saying.
Okay.
MPSB. Maybe it should be MPSB. It's because I was trying to listen to a bunch of books. Remember that was like I was trying to do it, and then I stopped.
Yeah.
I've been reading all my old mangas.
Those aren't books.
Those are books, comic books. You know where I am? I'm in 2004 with pretty much all my manga. So anything that I've read, 2004. One Piece, 2004.
Jesus Christ.
Naruto, 2004.
What edition came out into that? Like, where are you in One Piece?
Water 7, 2004.
No, like what?
35.
Okay. Jesus.
And there's 108 now. Volumes.
Oh.
Not chapter.
Yeah, I was thinking chapters.
No, it's like 400 something. Chapter 400 something. And there's over 1,000 now.
Yeah, because they do multiple chapters per book.
I think there's 8 chapters of book, just about.
You can
So
always
it'd be 35 times 8.
just grab one. While you're doing that, I'll multiply.
At 336. I thought it was at 400.
What's up?
336.
You're at 336?
Yeah. And Naruto, I'm at 329. But I kind of don't. I'm not like super. Don't really care. I pretty much know everything that happens in Naruto pretty much, and I know a lot of stuff that happens in One Piece. It's not like that.
Yeah.
I don't care that much.
Yeah.
But I will. It's like I won't go out of my way to try and learn spoilers. But if like people talk about it, I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna be like shh, no, because I'm 20 years behind. So it's not. I don't really feel like it's that big of a deal. I'm 20 years behind.
Yeah.
So that's so.
What's like your brother in Game of Thrones?
He's like, but he'll be like,
Yeah.
I want to read them. I'm like, they're never gonna come out. The 5th book. How is the 5th book still not out?
Did
it
you
seems
hear?
Impossible.
Did you hear somebody had ChatGPT write the last
It would have
season?
been better than what they did.
It actually was.
I bet.
They wrote out the script. It was better than what they put out. Yeah, that's insane.
All right.
Sacramento
History lesson. You got a little fact for us? Did you not do it?
I had one in mind.
What do you want to do? I don't know what you and Skylar really talked about.
I had one in mind, but I figured we'll skip it, and then if she wanted to, because she was talking about doing it as like a short.
Yeah.
So we can try that later if you want, or towards the end.
We can figure it out. All right. God damn it. I don't have a joke. Oh, I do have a joke. I have a vulgar joke.
Oh, shame on you.
Joke. Oh, so that's joke of the Fortnight. So we got a joke. Nick, you got a joke?
Yeah, sure.
Tell me a joke. Go. What's the joke of the Fortnight?
Oh, do you remember that like huge storm we had
Mm-hmm.
the last time I was over here?
Mm-hmm.
It's not part of the joke. Just huge storm. I lost like 25% of my roof, so it's just oof now.
It's not part of the joke. Okay, Nick. It's not part of the joke.
I mean, it wasn't. I just remember the rainstorm thing.
I got a couple. Do you know why Hitler didn't drink?
Why?
It made him a little mean.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. I got one that Skylar doesn't like, but everybody else likes.
We'll clip it, I guess.
All right. You want to know how your girlfriend's getting fat? She fits in your wife's clothes.
Ooh. Yeah, that one is rough.
Ooh. It's good, but ooh.
No wonder she doesn't like
Skylar
it.
did not like my wife. Here's the spoiler. In case you guys didn't know, my wife didn't like that joke.
Yeah. Some other woman's trying to wear her clothes.
Dude, she beat my ass, dude. That's what I always tell her. She's Puerto Rican, but she'll beat the shit out of you. Yeah. That's how it goes.
She's not gonna just beat the shit out of you. She can call me up and be like, "Hey,
Nick, you got to beat him up too." Fuck.
She can be like, "You got a spare shovel? I killed him on accident."
You were the maid of honor. You better come beat me up. They say you're my best man. You can beat me up. Like,
I mean, I was in the middle.
no, you're like one on my side completely, one on her side completely. But then the middle priest, you're like, gotta do the right thing, and that would be beating the shit out of you.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, catchphrase.
I don't got one, but I got another joke.
Go for it.
I think my dream job would be cleaning mirrors. I could really see myself doing that.
That's a long catchphrase.
It is. Yeah.
All right, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Let's do this again. We'll see you next time. That's my friend.
You've done this 29 times?
What's that? No, seriously.
Oh.